Hi, welcome. My name is Brittany Middlebrook, and today I'm going to be talking about cannabis and the benefits to federally legalize in the United States. The Washington Post posted an article that cannabis is still the leading arrest category at over 5%. So why is this important? Well, some of you may know may be limited today from a past drug possession, or someone may be suffering from a medical condition that because of the state they live in cannot receive medical cannabis to help. To put in perspective, my grandmother 2 years ago was suffering from breast cancer, but luckily for her, the state that she was in had access to medical cannabis. So when she was going through chemo, it helped her with the ailments such as appetite loss and nausea. So to put light on it, we're going to talk about three aspects of cannabis: the criminal side, the medical side, and the hemp side. As of today, since 1970, cannabis is still a Scheduled I drug. The other drugs in that category are as following: heroin, LSD, MDMA, which is ecstasy, GHB, which is the date rape drug, bath salts, as well as quaaludes. But is cannabis really equivalent to those drugs? If we look at the toxic dosage of the other drugs compared to THC, as you can see, THC is the lowest risk out of all of those. And the Huffington Post also mentioned that cannabis was the lowest risk for mortality and was a lot safer than alcohol and nicotine. As of today, 22 states have decriminalized and removed the threat of possible jail time when it comes to small possession. And if we fully decriminalize it, that is going to free up our police officers as well as our other criminal systems, as well as freeing up space in our already overcrowded prisons. We will also be able to save the government roughly around $8.7 billion each year. For 2 decades, research has proven that cannabis has a multitude of benefits when it comes to ailments, treating diseases and illnesses. But the fact that it's not federally legalized limits on what we can research and has slowed the process. Forbes also came out with an article that the U.S. is still a leading country when it comes to research for medical and scientific advancements. And U.S. News posted an article that cannabis was far less riskier when it came to treatment options than any other conventional drug. The last aspect I'm going to touch on is hemp. A lot of people get confused with hemp and marijuana when in fact hemp was only cultivated for its fibers, hurd, and seeds, and was quite profitable before 1930. But when marijuana tax of 1937 came around, they grouped hemp and marijuana together and taxed it heavily, which put a strain on a lot of businesses. Following that, the Controlled Substance Act of 1970 made it illegal and shut down businesses completely. As of today, 27 states have lifted some of their barriers when it comes to hemp production, but only 3 states have licensed farmers to produce it. So why does this matter? Well, hemp has been proven to be very sustainable other than cotton. It takes half the resources and land to produce the product, and as well as more durable than cotton too. The word canvas actually derives from cannabis, and back in the day, they used to use hemp canvas for ships when they sailed from land to land. And in 1938, hemp was actually coined the billion-dollar crop. So if we think about it, if it was still able to be produced, would cotton still be the king material these days? In conclusion, I hope I've shown other aspects of cannabis other than just to get you high, and how miscategorized cannabis has been over the years for our society when it comes to criminal, medical, and eco-friendly industries. And just think about those loved ones who possibly have a past drug charge that could otherwise be eliminated if cannabis was legalized fully, or a loved one that would be able to seek any alternate medical treatments no matter what state they lived in. Or how much less would we have impacted the earth if we were producing hemp other than cotton? So if any of this strikes true to you, then please write to your Congress representative, and when the time comes, please vote for those that support this cause. Thank you.